Okay, what is up, everybody in the world of YouTube, and what's up with everybody in the world of TikTok? Let me see if Pooh Health is ready. Hey, sir.
Hey, friend.
Where have you been? Nobody knows me. I do know. Hey, Fortune, what's up? I'm here, I swear. I know that's right. Happy Friday. We made it another week. Oh, has it been busy for you like it has for me?
Are you on TikTok?
Yep.
How come I can't see you?
Here I go. Here I go.
Oh, there you are.
I go.
Oops.
Okay. It's been a crazy week. It's gonna be a crazy weekend. Do you guys go to the rink on Saturday?
Nah, I did it last night. You don't think they were jamming last night?
Oh, I was half out of it. I was already asleep. Let me see. I can't remember how to make you bigger. What's up, Peachy Bacon? Cousin Gant. So we came up with this Friday segment. We got a couple of topics. We'll probably try to see how this goes and do a couple more. And pretty much, it's a lot of negativity in the world. So we try to find some happier news to share with y'all, some good news. I just made the thumbnail on a whim. I
Oh,
said,
that's crazy.
okay. I was like, we'll just call it good news.
I told you I would do it, but you was over
You
there.
was already en route to the rink. Hush your face. Hush your
You
face.
were, you were being
Hush your face.
a ass.
Good news. Good news. I'm pregnant.
You were being a brat.
What's
You
up, dinner
already,
baby?
Miss T with the T is a certified brat.
Uh,
Y'all just don't be seeing it.
he's already in the car to the rink talking about yeah, I'll make what's up, Wasan, how you doing? And Lobo and everybody else over here in the world of TikTok. Appreciate you being here.
Oh
So
my
we're
god.
gonna get this party started right. I'm not gonna let this man get me in the negative zone.
Boy.
Okay, already starting. The name of the show is Good News. Well, Miss T with the T, the brat. The brat is the brat.
Well,
I'm Miss T with the T.
yeah, like, I was like, ooh, she being nasty today.
Who?
You were.
How?
I was like, oh, I'll make the
And I
thumb.
said, don't worry, I got it.
No, you didn't. You're like, we don't even got enough stories.
Because we didn't have enough stories. We only had like two at the time.
Said I'm working on it.
Okay, and you worked on it. I made the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Teamwork make the dream work.
You say, damn, my dude did that.
Oh my God. Anywho, this story all about all the good stuff that's going on in the world today. We got a 5-gallon bucket of honey from one hive. Wow, that's a lot of honey. That's a lot of honey, Peach. So I'm not sure if you guys heard or not, but Cassie and Rihanna's pregnant with their third baby. And I wanted to share this one because I'm like so proud of them, despite, their relationship issues they had in the past. And now they like married, about to be married and just getting it in. What a feeling. What a feeling.
So is Rihanna's having twins, right? This time?
Oh, is she?
Oh,
I just know they both pregnant with their third baby. That's all I really know.
does it count? Because it's twins. So is it really their third baby?
Well, they pregnant again. They have a month. They getting it in. They getting it in. They like fuck them past relationships. They getting it in.
Yeah, they ain't playing. So and there's a lot going on with Cassie right now, as we know. But
Okay.
yeah, that's about to drop, right? Because they showed her in court that she was pregnant.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
I'm happy for both of them. Both of them. They healthy relationships and not everything else. Getting that good loving in. Okay. Giggity 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 giggity.
okay, so a mother-daughter duo.
Oh, you broke up a little. What do you say?
They a mother and daughter duo graduated from Palm Beach College I've heard of mothers or fathers going back to high school, like they never graduated because of the situation of getting pregnant and having a kid and stuff like that. So I've always seen those stories, but I've rarely seen stories of like college, like
Right.
them actually going to school together. And then the mom is fine. Oh, I'm looking at a picture.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I seen it. I seen it. She does look good.
yeah, she's not like 150 years old. You know?
Yeah, I got friends. They just like not recently, but like when their kids got their GED or diploma, they was getting their GED. So I heard a lot about parents getting their GED. But what's
Yeah,
up, Jeff Smith? Don't hurt the harvest.
just because of the fact that, like I said, like maybe they didn't graduate from high school because of circumstances, having a kid, you know, because there's so many tools now. Unlike it was in the 80s and 90s, there's a lot of tools now that even if you get pregnant as a teen, you don't have to drop out of high school. There's a lot of support now versus
Right.
back then. So that was actually a really dope story.
Yeah. It changed from like remember Lean on Me?
Yeah.
When she
He
got
don't
pregnant.
care about you. Take care of your responsibility.
So shout outs to both of them. I'm happy for them both. Oh Lord.
Now you're gonna make me go watch Lean on Me today. That is like the wildest movie.
It's still a good movie. It's still a good movie.
I just never thought it was like realistic because I was like, what high school is that? Because I don't ever want to go to that high school.
Man, it was real back then. That was real life back then. Locking the doors, chaining the doors, and whatnot. That had to be New York. What state was Lean on Me on?
School was actually in New Jersey. Yeah. Yep.
East side. You remember the song?
East side.
Uh-oh. Fade to black. The internet was like, nope, not today. Not today. You went black on YouTube. We're going to give Pooh a minute to come on back around. I think the internet heard him singing and it was like, not today. I see you over here on TikTok. I don't see you on the tube. Bad East Side. Did anybody know the whole song? Anybody want to come up and sing the whole song? We got almost 20 people up in here. That was a good movie. I'm going to have to watch that today. And yes, Fresh. Once again, I do have on my pajama pants. It's a good day. It is a good day to be in flannels. So, next story while we wait on Pooh to come back up on YouTube. So, I can't hear you on TikTok because I had that one muted. There we go.
Sorry. I be getting the sales calls right on time, and then it messed up.
I know, DC. I know. At first, I didn't. When the movie, like the beginning of the movie, I didn't like Joe Clark. I was like, he mean as hell. But then towards the end, I was like, okay.
Have you ever seen the real footage of him? Like,
No.
he acting up? Morgan Freeman nailed it. Like, that's how he really acted in real life. Even though the school still gotten taken over by the city, which the movie didn't say that happened, but it really did.
DC, while you're here, how's your presentation? How did it go yesterday? Goes, all I want to do is just work in pajama bottoms. Okay, best feeling in the world. And then it started to warm up here in Indiana. So, yeah, I'm still wearing my pajama pants. I just turned the air on. I was like, I want to wear these pajama pants today. What you got on, Pooh? What you got on, Pooh? Baby, tell me what you got on.
Dope shorts on.
Outfit of the day. Fit check. Fit check. Oh, let's see. What else? Huh?
You gotta put your phone on. Oh, that's all I have to do? Okay.
Put your phone on. Do not disturb. Oh. While he's doing that, have you guys seen the 12-foot bronze lady in New York? I want to go in Times Square. I want to see that so bad. I want to take a picture with her.
Do you know the story behind that?
A little bit. I've read articles here and there, but I don't know the full story. But I'm here for it. Go ahead and tell me, Pooh. I know you got the answer.
Well, I caught a gist of it. Oh man, it was. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Okay. Let me see. DC said, "Oh Lord, okay, it was good. I got emotional and cried. Oh, I saw people wiping tears away in the audience as well, and there was a loud applause. I walked off the stage.
That's
Good job.
good.
That's good.
Okay, so it is. So in New York City, Times Square, a woman stands with ease and confidence amidst throngs of tourists. And anybody who's been to New York City, Times Square is the biggest tourist attraction in the United States.
Right.
Uh, well, the bronze statue is entitled "Grounded in the Stars." Is one of two art installations by British artist Thomas J. Price, whose work is challenging people's assumption about identity and representation. So the way that she was standing, the way like it was like confidence, she was a plus
Mm-hmm.
man and stuff like that. What people don't really get is that in Europe they celebrate plus size women like crazy. Like they're the supermodels out there.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're the only country that don't that always.
Oh, Thick is getting in. Thick is in now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, ain't
Back
nothing
in the day, it wasn't in. Everybody was trying to be skinny.
wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little thick.
Okay.
Thick, thick.
What's Upstate? I don't know if you've seen it, but DC did her presentation for her job, and she got teary-eyed and emotional, and she got a big loud round of applause. I wish she was a content creator so I could like you videotape that and we could see it. But I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Let me see. Yeah, I love that statue. I love everything it represents. Strong black woman, thick, all that. Yeah.
Thick. Now I feel like listening to that song. I'm gonna play that at 12.
Is she supposed to be up there for permanent or temporary?
I think it's temporary because there's like a lot of stuff that they do there that they like try to show as far as art's concerned.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just there. Until Tuesday, June 17th.
Dang. When they say a short amount of time, they mean a short amount of time. Yeah, I read somewhere that is awesome, DC. I read it somewhere. It was like a short period of time. I understand because Times Square is busy. Me and my daughter went out there to New York, and like during the week it's okay, but at nighttime, Lord have mercy. I was like, wow. It's got them little buggies going around, people in traffic, people trying to do TikToks. I was like, wow, so much going on up in here.
They also the same artist that did that erect was also did. You know how you've been to Times Square and you know how all those screens
Mm-hmm.
on the buildings and stuff. He also did one of playwright George M. Cohan and priest Francis P. Duffy, and so he's a well-known artist. So I think it's cool because down here in Houston they do it too, and as well as in El Paso, they'll do like a series at the museums and stuff. It'll be like series, like for 2 months, and then they move on to the next thing. But I agree with you on that. That was it did bring controversy, but
yeah,
what doesn't bring controversy these days? To me, it wasn't controversial, but
right. So stay saying hi to everybody up in here. She's been on the grind. Round of applause to her as well. I wanna be like Stay. I got a lot of conferences or I guess what they're called, meetings or whatnot this weekend. So much for me chilling on the weekends, but it's all good. I love it. Oh, shout out to Robin the Garden on his sunflowers. I cannot eat sunflower seeds to save my life. Just give me a pistachio.
Too much work.
Yeah, for like the seed is like what that big? Nah.
All that work just to eat that little ass seed.
I gotta be a little ass seed.
It brings me back to childhood with one thing I didn't like about childhood. Everybody would be spitting.
I used to be jealous because not in a bad way, but people just be like,
yeah.
I'm like, what in the hell? How do you know what's the seed and what's the?
Right. That is nasty. I don't know.
What are you doing? Are you eating the shell? What are you doing?
My mama used to do that. Like, and she would. She'd shake it like she rolling dice. And I'd be like, what are you doing?
What is that? Do you sauteing the salt on the seeds? Can somebody explain to me what's the purpose of shaking them like some dice? Speaking of the childhood, what was your childhood favorite snack, treat, whatever? I used to get them little candy cigarettes and act like I was smoking. My dad is a smoker still to this day. So
I got it slapped out of my hand. For those that don't know, I had a period where I did smoke cigarettes, and I think when my mom slapped that play cigarette out of my hand, I wanted to be rebellious. That's when my rebellion started. But no, I think, believe it or not, I think I'm an old soul. Believe it or not, my favorite snack was pudding, but it was the one that only what's that one that has the rice in it?
Rice pudding?
Not rice pudding, but
rice. I can't get with rice pudding.
Not rice pudding. It was pudding, like regular pudding, but it was
tapioca.
Like, tapioca?
That was my jam.
That was my
bubbles.
Yeah. I was like, and I always saw like older people eat that.
Right, like nursing homes.
Yeah, but I loved it.
No, you know what? Me and Pooh, neither one of us like that boba tea or whatever, like them big old balls in your mouth, balls.
Yeah, balls.
But I could still tear up some tapioca to this day.
Yeah, tapioca goes hard. Tapioca.
Now, rice pudding, that's the one with the raisins and the rice. Yeah. I don't like
that. What's that?
Huh?
Vanilla wafer joint? What is that? Banana pudding?
Oh, yeah. I love banana puddings. F. Smith said the sunflower seeds is all up in the tongue. How do you distinguish what's the shell and what's...
I don't even want to know the answer.
Yeah, you do. Because I want to know. Like, what are we doing? All right, how do you separate with your tongue?
What's up, Dark City?
Hey, Dark City, you eat sunflower seeds? Are you one of those?
Wait, the way we're doing it don't even look right.
Okay. It ain't good unless you shake them. Shake them up, shake them up.
You don't need teeth?
Wow. Here we go. It's staging left. My favorite child treat was that government peanut butter on the government bread. Why it gotta be the government bread?
That government bread wasn't hard.
Okay, I can't tell you.
We were on the system for a little bit, for about 2 years before my mom graduated from college. But we had the government cheese that never melt. And then it was crazy because the cheese would be at the front door. Like, it would be cheese and butter, and the butter never melt.
Wow.
So you try to make the grilled cheese sandwiches. It took like 15 minutes.
Dark City said, what you know about the mini pretzels? Mini pretzels.
Mini pretzels.
I kind of like pretzels, but I tend to, it's too much salt. So I pick off those little big ass salt grains or whatever. Like, why is it so salty? Wow, pause. Why is it so salty?
I don't.
I know.
That's horrible. Mm-hmm. Well, so what was your go-to? You said.
Well, I used to play around with them candy cigarettes. I ate also Cool Ranch Doritos was my jam, and some Hawaiian Punch. That was my go-to. Like I don't even want to see Hawaiian Punch anymore now as an adult.
See, Peach knows it wouldn't melt. It just bread to be all black. And then in college, I learned how to make grilled cheese with an iron.
Wow.
You ain't ever made a grilled cheese sandwich? I made the perfect grilled cheese sandwich.
I always had a stove around. It was all...
Excuse me, baller. Shoot.
What's up, Miss Pate?
I was poor in college, even though college was paid for. They ain't paid for my food.
Dark City said that Hawaiian Punch ain't the same. Tahitian treat too. Do they still make those?
Tahitian. I remember that back in the day. Do they?
Fire. Look at us reminiscing. Back down memory lane.
This is why it's feel good. Feel good news is for a lot of us Gen Xers that had a ball with nothing. Like we didn't need a PlayStation. Like if we had an Atari or a ColecoVision or any of those stuff, that was icing on the cake. But outside that was it. You weren't outside, you weren't doing nothing.
Okay. When it was time to go in the house, that's when I would play my Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers. Dark City said in the hood stores you can still get the Tahitian treat. Let's talk about the hood stores. That's the only place I can get them flavored Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Like 10 of them in a bag.
Yeah.
Tied up like some substances.
Yo. There's a bodega right down the street. Now you gonna make me go in front trying to go get me some.
You don't even like Laffy Taffy. How do you like them Tootsie Rolls?
I like Tootsie Rolls. I don't like Laffy Taffies.
Laffy Taffy.
Wait, okay. Since we're on some Gen Z stuff, Gen Zers, our grandchildren, they're bashing Anthony Mackie for wearing the shirt that was on Jimmy Fallon, and the shirt that he was wearing. Let's see if y'all know in the chat. It was an original Gordon Gartrell. You know what I'm talking about?
No. Nacho cheese Doritos on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Pass. I don't know about that one, Fortune.
Pass.
I don't know. Peanut butter and jelly with nacho cheese on top. I did tear up bologna and cheese sandwiches with some Doritos. That was back when I was like deep in the game. And then the fried bologna sandwiches.
So the chat knows Cosby Show, and so that particular episode, Malcolm Jamal Warner, what was his name? Theo, wanted a shirt made for the dance, and Denise said that she was a fashion designer, and he was like, the parents went and buy him that Gordon Gartrell, which was like polo with back in those days or whatever. Okay. So she was like, I can make it for you. And she made it and it was jacked up. And so so Anthony Mackie actually wore that shirt on Jimmy Fallon. And what was crazy about it, it was all the Gen Zers going online talking about what the hell was he wearing and what was wrong with him and blah, 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 not realizing it was the cultural thing. Like, because that's part of culture.
Kind of like a Cliff Huxtable, Theodore.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he wore shirt,
that's what Anthony Mackie was wearing, and he said he obviously don't understand cultural significance of the shirt and what it means to an entire generation like ours, right? So the Gordon Gartrell shirt, and here's the fun part about this. I know everybody in the chat watched Boys in the Hood, right?
Peach.
Trey. Remember at the cookout, that ugly Jeans West shirt he was wearing, that orange shirt? That was the Gordon Gartrell. That was a nod.
Okay.
John Singleton did that on purpose. And then here's the crazy part. That was Cuba Gooding Jr.'s real shirt. Like he came on the set with that shirt.
Okay. Let me see. If you haven't tried the peanut butter and jelly with the Doritos and cake, knock it. That's true, Saul. Well, I guess we gotta try peanut butter and jelly and Doritos. You down with us, Dark City? You gonna try peanut butter and jelly and some nacho cheese Doritos?
No.
You gotta try it. Pooh's like he knows what he likes and he sticks with it. Me, I'll try it.
You're a lie.
Whatever. You like, if it looks funny, I'm not gonna eat it. True or false?
No. I'll try everything once. I told you about the octopus I ate.
Okay, well, let's try the peanut butter and jelly and the nacho cheese Doritos.
That doesn't even make sense.
It don't have to make sense. Just try it.
That's like, y'all play with y'all's tongues too much. You know? I don't think y'all's like, that's serious. That's disturbing.
You only get that from the South. Yeah, I don't even see those in the gas stations no more. The Tahitians no more.
I think they probably have it over here in the hood, over there down the street. I'm gonna go over there just to see. I'm gonna go buy me some batteries. Yeah, you mean this nosy and pretend that you need something?
Okay. When I took the wine punch out the can and put it in that plastic bottle, it ain't never been the same.
Oh no. Well, just like Kool-Aid, I used to love Kool-Aid. I tried Kool-Aid like about 2 weeks ago with my chicken. It don't.
Let's talk about back in the day. Kool-Aid packets used to be 10 cents.
Yeah.
What's that? What are they now?
The Flavor Aid, that was $2. You get the pack of Flavor Aid for like the 20 pack for like $85. Rob's, you know what I'm talking about? Like that, y'all just take stuff for granted.
Oh my God. You're right. Foraging. It's sweet and salty. See, you got to try it. We got to try it. We got to try it Monday, as a matter of fact. We got to try it.
We gotta try it.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly.
Okay.
What else y'all got? We're going to be trying some things.
Okay. So I'll try it, but then if it messes me up, I'm not talking to you ever again.
Ooh. Well, we might not have another Wednesday named that too. This last Wednesday was the finale, and we didn't even know.
No, PB and J with a slice of cheese.
No.
I can do that.
What? With a slice of cheese?
I grew up poor, so that was like adding something to something that already existed makes sense, but not chips. Like cheese goes with everything.
That's because he loves cheese. You like Farmer Chad. You put cheese on anything. Farmer Chad's Crooked Peach's husband.
She said the men benefit from our tongue talent. Oh my God. You see how like this you brought up sunflower seeds and then look.
Yeah, it always happens like that. On the first episodes of that show, that damn Gordon Gartrell show. Bologna, Miracle Whip, and Doritos. I rocks with that. One, right? Bologna, Miracle Whip, and Doritos. All on the sandwich.
Bologna. When I got diagnosed when I was allergic to pork, I remember the last time I ate bologna.
I don't like Ruffles, Dark City. Ruffles are salty. And those Lay's, why are they so salty? I have a problem.
You dip those in dip.
I don't want all that salt. That's why I don't really eat pretzels, because big old pieces of salt on the pretzel. Even when I go to Annie Ann's, I'll get something else besides just the salted pretzel. I don't want all that salt.
I can't do the bologna. You know what? And we would get roast beef, and that would be the cheap. That would be like a treat because it was so damn expensive.
I didn't really like. I'll eat roast beef. Like, why is roast beef like pink? Like, why is it looking raw?
I have so much stuff to say.
Like, it's looking like.
I know. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, I'm allergic to pork. I found out that I was allergic to pork when I was 6, because I was at a family reunion in Georgia, and it's the South, and there was this spread with a whole bunch of meat, and I didn't know what kind of meat that was.
Uh-huh.
So I thought it was like soft bacon or something, and I put it on my plate, and I took a big bite, and then I went behind the wall. It was outside. It was like a cookout type scenario. I went around the house, and then I just started vomiting, and I vomited for like a day.
Wow.
And then the doctor, so back in the 70s, when they did allergy tests, what they
70s, okay.
Yeah, yeah, you weren't born yet.
I know.
The way they would do allergy tests, you know what? I'm done with you right now.
Damn.
You're only a couple of years young. Look, so
that's a decade younger.
No, I'm not. You're not.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
You're not.
Mm.
They used to poke your arm with bamboo sticks.
Stop telling our age. Dark City said, try beef bologna, and then Pooh and Farmer Chad have a lot in common. All those random facts about music and movies and all that stuff. Yeah, he's like a walking dictionary. I'm like, well, go ahead and give me the statistics, Pooh. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cause I'm sure he has an answer for it.
It's not that I have an answer for it. It's just because I was so involved and in love with our culture that it stuck with me. Like you can't. Like it's like what I know is like you telling me about Friends, which I've never watched. And you tell me, hey, there was this one episode with so and did this and that. I don't even know the characters' names.
I'm with Pooh this time. Y'all playing too much with your tongue. You would try cheese with peanut butter and jelly, but you won't try nacho cheese Doritos with peanut butter and jelly. I would rather try the chip.
Yeah, allergy tests were crazy. They would on TikTok, they would put, I guess, whatever on the tips, and they would poke you with it. That's why if you look, and then there was another test, and if you look at anybody around our age, and they have this thing on their arm where it looked like somebody like stamped something on your arm, that everybody that's over the age of 48 had that on their arm. I don't, because they did the bamboo test on me.
Yeah, bamboo.
Yeah, and it didn't hurt. It like the way that they knew that you were allergic is you start itching. You just start itching.
Ew.
Yeah, see, it used to be the 21 needles in your arm, and it would be like that, and that stayed there for a lifetime. Ask anybody on YouTube if they have that on their arm.
The Hood gas station. I'm gonna go. No, I ain't going to the Hood. I'll let Pooh Huff go to the Hood gas station. Mail me a Tahitian treat. Maybe I can get one on Amazon or something. Let me see. Or you get the flavor.
You we going to the Hood. That's all.
So Kool-Aid was the name brand and Flavor Aid was the alternative. Okay. I always had Kool-Aid. I don't think I ever had Flavor Aid unless I went over somebody else's house.
Oh, you had money.
What, an extra 5 cents?
Ooh, money.
Let me tell you. Listen to me, Linda. Listen, Linda. So I'll go to the grocery store. I'll pick my items or whatever. It's like 5-10 cent difference from the name brand to the off brand. I'll go ahead and get the name brand. But if it's like damn near $1, I'm like, yeah, let's go ahead to the generic. How do you do your grocery shopping?
Who, me?
Yeah, do you just get all generic or do you just all name brand?
Like now, as an adult with no kids in the house, I get name brand stuff that I know, like I've always eaten.
Right.
If I had to get like milk, like almond milk, I won't get the name brand almond milk. I just get that one because I only use it for cooking. So, yeah, I think I'd go generic if I had to, except for macaroni and cheese. I gotta buy it name brand. I only buy Velveeta. Yeah.
I love cheese. What's up, Nancy B? So, would you try the peanut butter jelly and the cheese slice? So, Pooh Huff just told us that he's retiring from Name That Tune because he's not rocking with it.
I didn't say that. So that means you're admitting that it's nasty. If you were standing 10 toes down on it, you'd be all right.
Wow, 10 toes. What's up, Truth Seeker? That sounds like code for Bubble Guts Foraging. We'll see. We'll got to see it through. Let me see.
I'm gonna do it though.
I would rather have the Doritos.
You know, government cheese. That cheese don't melt, and it's oil. So a whole bunch of oil just be melting off the cheese, off the government cheese, and the cheese there.
That's like a Dollar Tree cheese.
Exactly the same thing.
Okay, I bought that one time. I was like, never again. Never again.
Man. Like there's certain things you just gotta spend the money on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you can't. What's nut juice? Oh.
Wow.
Crooked Beach is like always trying to go there. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take you there.
I'm trying to divert back over here.
Nancy B said she loves the peanut butter jelly and cheese. Oh, okay,
There's no
girl.
problem with butter and jelly and cheese. Cheese is a neutral item. It goes on anything.
Mm, okay. What's up, Bud Files? That mac and cheese with that government cheese? I ain't never had no government cheese.
Well, you did. You went and bought Dollar Tree cheese.
Okay. You got me there. More
Because you
fast.
have money.
Never had that stuff pass my lips again. Oh, of course, Nancy be the baller, the lamb chops. Only ballers get lamb.
You know what? I think that's what I'm going to cook. I've never cooked that before. I never cooked lamb chops.
Mm. It reminds me of lips, Peach. The roast beef when it's all ruffled together, on the bread.
What? You're just giving her ammo.
I'm like, I'll pass on that. Roast beef is delicious.
Yeah, I love it. So did you hear about Janet Jackson?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, let's go back to the stories. Well, tell us about Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson, she's going to receive the Icon Award this year at the American Music Award Show. Janet has had an undeniable cultural and global influence in the music scene since her debut album, Janet Jackson, self-titled, in 1982. So Janet Jackson, to me, that's probably my ultimate crush for over 40 years.
She still looks good.
Crush. Like, yeah, I would.
And she deserves this award.
Huh?
She deserves that award.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you can go all the way back even before her first album when she played Penny on Good Times.
Mm-hmm.
And she was on Different Strokes as Willis's girlfriend. So her acting ability was always there. And then I remember, what was the song? The song that made me respect her was Nasty. Nasty Boy. Dope, man.
That was the song?
Oh, you nasty boy. Well, Control, I didn't like. Control was dope. But Nasty Boy, that video went hard.
Dark City remembers the whole year.
Nasty.
Let me see what Stay said. Melt a slice of cheese over a warm slice of apple pie, and it's life-changing. Now, we are doing too much with the cheese. But I've heard this before.
I want to try that.
I bet you do. Over a warm slice, life-changing.
I am going to try that.
And do you put, because I eat my apple pie with ice cream, like French vanilla, preferably. But
I don't even eat apple pie, but I'm going to try that.
Wow, so that sounds good. But the peanut butter and jelly.
With Doritos? No. Why are you trying to sell something that you're not even sure about?
I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out.
I am not a nasty boy. This is the record. I think I was like 12 years old when that record came out.
Crooked Peach, ask Farmer Chad. He can do some apple pie and cheese. What would not go good with cheese?
Nothing. Everything goes with cheese. Everything. A blood clot thing.
What, Miss T? I just have this dry cough, and I wish it would just go away. Like, my throat's not scratchy or nothing. It's just like, I don't know.
Origin, I think she meant like a slice of cheese.
Yeah.
No, she asked if it was cheddar cheese.
Oh. Whoever lets you looking at you need some serious chapstick. I love some Janet Jackson.
Yeah, Janet Jackson is.
I knew it, Pooh, when you started telling the story. Oh, okay, you just read that. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. What's up, Miss Laura?
Which one DMC record?
My homeboy mixed controller with it like that.
Oh, that's dope.
Cinnamon apple pie with vanilla ice cream. That's bomb right there.
What was everyone's favorite Janet Jackson song? Like her first album was really, really, really dope. Rhythm Nation was good, but the sexiness in her was Velvet Rope. That was like really sexy and then creepy at the same time because. But I like the song "Funny How Time Flies."
Yeah, that was cool. Isn't that? I don't think I have a song that I don't like from Janet Jackson.
Yeah, I don't think I do. No, I don't. I mean, there's songs that I could do without, but
Right. And Nancy B says, cheese does not go on greens. What's upstairs?
what?
Has.
Says who?
I never seen you eat greens.
Who, me?
Yeah.
It's because it takes too long to make. Like I don't have the patience to make it.
Yeah, Miss You Much. She had a whole bunch of hits. A lot of hits.
Janet Jackson went hard, man. I can't even be mad at her.
You remember Black Cat? Black Cat.
Okay, so who had, besides her brother, like how many, who could you actually say could run parallel with her? Like, I would say Mariah, but then I would say Whitney Houston, maybe.
Uh-oh. You see that from Dark City? Can I come up? I have a serious discussion with Pooh Hef.
No, man, we
I got something to tell you, Pooh Hef.
We have to do I might have to do a live with Miss T on my channel about music, and then you can have it.
He want to talk to you. He want to talk to you.
Well, no, you have to sit there because you have to moderate.
Wow.
Dirty Banana was for Michael. Yeah. Michael Jackson was a real political singer and nasty at the same time, and nobody knew it because you just danced to it either way. Like, Billie Jean is still a messed up song to me. Because I never understood the words until I was an adult. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl. I am the one. That kid is not my son.
It ain't mine because I don't mess around. You know what? You almost got me. Hilarious. This is for everyone from the South. Hi, Penny. Hi, Penny. How you doing? We're gonna put together that that printer. Not this weekend, but sometime next week. And our last story that we want to share, because it's already after 10, Louisiana jury rules Chevron must pay $740 million for coastal damages. $740 million, almost $1 billion.
You know, those that live down south or on the coastal line, there's a lot of, in the Gulf, there's a lot of oil rigs, and a lot of oil is brought through the Gulf, and there's a lot of spillage. And a lot of spillage went in, like especially with Louisiana being so low, and they're low. They're one of the lowest. Like they're like basically underwater, and all that stuff was killing all the wildlife. There's a lot of wildlife in Louisiana and Mississippi and Alabama, like to the point that like there's a lot of gators, right? In Louisiana, it got so bad where the gators migrated here to Texas. Like you could be watching the news and there'd be a gator walking up the freeway. And it's crazy because I've never seen an alligator like up front. When I moved to Katy, I remember I was driving to the store and there was an alligator walking down the sidewalk like he lived there.
Going to the hood gas station to get a
to get a Tahitian treat. And I looked and I tell my friend, I'm like, yo. And he said it like it was nothing. He was like, oh yeah. I was like, what's his name, Fred? Like y'all saying it like he like comes to the cookout.
Every day in Tampa, they see alligators.
Yeah, see, but luckily, like in Tampa and all that, they don't have that refinery problem like they do in this part of the Gulf. And so all the wildlife like ducks and, you know, like exotic life, like live, I don't want to call it livestock, but exotic animals were getting messed up with oil. That's why Dawn is the most important soap. That is the only soap that really, really takes off grease. That's what they do for the animals that have the oil on them. They wash them with Dawn. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's on the commercial. It'll be 20 years or more before we understand the true biological. Jumped on me. Sorry
It's,
for
it's,
that. Yeah. So that is all the news we got.
oh, we don't. We got one more story, don't we?
What's the last story?
Oh, I got one. I got this one. This could be the last one. I think we skipped this one. A lab-grown teeth to fill in the gaps. Actual.
Oh yeah, I missed that one. My bad.
Yeah, I missed it too. I forgot I posted this one. So while many species can regenerate their teeth, human beings only get one chance at growing a healthy set of teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pearly whites. But that could change. And this isn't here in the United States. This is in London, where they had a breakthrough. May still be a long way from actually it happening, and probably in our lifetime. But they can fill in gaps like anyone's mouth with real teeth, not somebody else's teeth. What they're doing is they're actually generating with like actual teeth for your mouth. It's your teeth, your DNA.
My bad. I'm over here looking at all the comments. I'm listening. So Dark City in Tampa says Gator meat is good. I think everybody in Florida.
Oh, gator meat is great.
I don't know about that.
It is. You have to eat a gator po' boy.
No, I'm good on that.
No,
I've tried gator before. I'm not a fan.
Sandwich, and then you won't try a gator po' boy. I'm gonna send you some.
You gonna send me a sandwich?
No, a gator po' boy. You need to eat a gator po' boy. Gator's great. They're all the way up in Arkansas.
Let's see. All right, Peachy Bacon. We about to dip up out of here soon. Also, you have a good day. Works with the rigs. He washed the duck.
Yeah, I agree. It does. It tastes like some kind of chicken, but it's good.
Oh no, everything tastes like chicken.
I know. They said frog legs taste like chicken. I still have yet to buddy up on that. I still haven't.
Dark City, you had frog legs too?
I'm pretty sure he did if you're from Florida.
Okay.
Crazy stuff out there like that.
Hockey Honey, what's upper? Going with Hudson, what's upper? How you doing? Hey, of course, yes. Yes, Dark City eats them frog legs. They look like little chicken wings. They just like.
I'll pass. What do they do? Do you dip them in ranch?
I don't think I want to try no frog legs. I'm good.
I'm good with that. Yeah, gator nuggets are great. Oh my god! Now I want to go to New Orleans.
Barbecue sauce.
You eat it with barbecue sauce?
That's what Dark City said. Frog legs and barbecue sauce.
All right.
What about pig's feet? Or is that more like a Mississippi?
People still eat pig's feet?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, slavery ended in the 1800s.
Who was I watching who was eating pig's feet? Like, really just going in on these pig feet. I want to say Nancy B. I want to say Nancy B. the baller.
You know, at the store right here, like when I'm talking to you, and I go to the store real quick, and it's right here, they sell a jar of pickled pig's feet. It'd be in a jar. I'd be like, throw that. Why don't y'all throw that away? Every time I've been living here for almost 2 years, and I see that same jar sitting there. Ain't nobody gonna buy that.
That's who I had them last week.
Pickled pig's feet. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Well, I can't eat it anyway, but I'm gonna pass even the fuck with it.
So gator tastes like pork loins. I'm good on the frog leg. Yeah, me too.
I don't know. Dark City's talking about see that Florida stuff, man. They be eating thing that like I bet you if I asked if he ate armadillo, I bet you like
I want to know what Dark City had to relate to you. I need to hear that.
they will roadkill. They'll eat anything and put some salt on it.
I ain't no armadillo down there. You going a little too far.
No, they eat armadillo down here.
Oh.
Not in Texas, but like in Alabama.
No to the frog legs. Everybody's like, no, pass on the frog legs.
See, all that stuff gives you gout. You know that, right? Like your body isn't meant to eat organs or feet. What you gotta eat the feet for?
I have a list of people. I'm not messing with it. Let me see. Really bad for the blood pressure. I agree. Frog legs taste like chicken. And I asked, what is a baby chicken? And they told me what it was. I paused, but I was already invested. I can't find a cheap flight to Houston to save my life. I've been trying to find flights actually before the crawfish kicked back to Houston. Why everywhere else is like $100 to go somewhere? And then it's Houston, Texas. It's like $4.99. That'd be $500. Like what?
It used to be mad cheap. It really used to be mad cheap. I don't know if it was COVID. I don't know what happened. Yeah, you know what's crazy, Dark City? When I was a kid, I'm originally from DC, but when we used to go down south to Georgia, and my uncle took me to a slaughterhouse. You know that changed my life. That almost turned me into a vegan.
Almost.
That is not for the weak. It is really not for the weak. I'm not even going to tell y'all how they did it, but I'm going to tell you, I'm not messing with no parts of a pig, man. I'm just not doing it.
It was a documentary series that a lot of people was like, you need to watch this. It'll change your whole perspective of me. I was like, no, I don't want to watch it. I want to stop eating meat.
You know. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to see how a chicken. My mom was like, yeah, when I was a kid, we used to just swing the chicken's neck around until the neck broke. I was like,
wow.
You didn't have to tell me that. Like, I didn't need to know that. So I didn't eat chicken for like 5 years because of that.
Wow. Oh, it tastes like chicken and the other tastes like fish. What? one part of the frog leg tastes like chicken, the other tastes like fish.
I would never know. I will never know. I won't. That's like asking the age-old question: how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop?
You almost got me explicit. Hold on.
I saw your face. See, you already ready to say something rude.
So, I guess for Monday we're gonna try the. Hold up now. Hold up. Monday we're gonna try the peanut butter jelly. I'm gonna give me them Smuckers. Me and my daughter buy those. And I'm just gonna get a slice of cheese. Oh my god.
If everybody's Gen X,
everybody's not Gen X.
Huh? That what?
Everybody's not Gen X here.
I think so.
Okay.
But as a kid, did y'all used to beg your mama to get the peanut butter jelly that was all in one?
Oh yeah, I used to tear them up.
You didn't even put it on no bread or nothing. You just ate it for the jelly.
I mean, I would ask for like, why we gotta have two? Let's just get this one.
And then you put a little bit of honey on it, man.
You put honey on the peanut butter and jelly?
No, the thing, because I would eat it out the jar and I would put a little bit of honey out there.
Okay.
My brother used to hate me for that because I put a spoon in there. He's like, get the thing in your mouth, I'll slap you in your face. Like that.
We ate it.
I just eat it. I didn't care. My brother couldn't beat me up. He was 5'4".
How tall was your brother?
How tall was my brother? Like 5'4", 5'5".
And you how tall?
6'4". I'm a baby, but I'm the tallest out of all my siblings. I be trying to fight everybody. I'm like, come on.
When I
would act up.
Chicken, I use the feet for broth. They have natural collagens. Okay.
Okay, so as a Jamaican, I can understand that the chicken feet for broth because my mom used to do that. Yeah, and it's actually the best way to get chicken broth.
Hey, she said, how you doing this Friday? How you doing? What are the Gen X?
I was why you leave that one so quick?
What? Or she said, I said, how did she say it?
The one that said they both they
And
feet
was walking around their poop.
on poop.
What are the years of the Gen X?
1960 something to 1980. You're the last. Like they would actually call you a a exennial because you're like both millennial and but you lean more towards the Gen X side. Like you could understand millennials. That's what they say. I don't see how you understand millennials because you always add 5 years to your age.
F. Smith is the last of the baby boomers.
Uh-oh. See, she's probably cool because she fell into the Gen X world because the baby boomers were something else. They the ones that used to whoop our butts.
Mm-hmm.
That generation whoops our butts. That's why we always had like scars that they said that it wasn't child abuse. It was child abuse.
Okay, so you and Dark City are about the same age.
I am not 74. Oh, he was born in 74.
Okay. Peanut butter.
Oh, snap. I was like, no, I ain't no 74 years old. 74.
Okay, so I see we're going to have to get some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for Monday.
Okay.
Okay, so one is peanut butter jelly and cheese, and the other one is peanut butter jelly and syrup and butter.
Okay.
That sounds like a hot mess, but we're here for it.
And Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get a box of Smuckers. I'm gonna throw a slice of cheese on one, some syrup and butter on the other one.
Well, here's the question on the jelly side. What is the appropriate jelly?
The ratio?
Potato sandwich.
I do 50-50. Half peanut butter, half jelly.
No, I know, but the flavor. Like, is it strawberry?
Oh.
Is it preservative?
My mom, like growing up, all we ate was grape. Like I was talking to people we did gardening talk yesterday. I'm so burnt out on pork, ham hocks, Joe bacon. You can keep all of that. But my mom, she bought all grape jelly, everything. So when I got older, bought my own. I did strawberry, honey. I'm just burnt out on all that. Is that my daughter? What daughter? She popped up on TikTok.
So the thing, they would look at what friends said. Like I would get whooped like that, get punched in the chest. Come here, you're just like, oh my god! And then they dare us to call the police.
Look at these 70s babies. Sarah's Happy Highs, Hudson.
76. Dang, I'm older than everybody.
I'm like, I'm burnt. I'll still eat grape jelly now and then, but I'm burnt out on grape. Give me some strawberry.
The syrup sandwich is like really, really poor. That's really poor. Yeah.
I heard like, are those? Is it toasted bread?
What the syrup sandwich? Yeah, you toast them.
The most hood thing I ever did as a kid was like the toasted bread, some syrup and cinnamon, like the cinnamon toast crunch.
No, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, that's about it.
Well, I was a little bit more bougie. I added peanut butter to it.
76 was a good year I was born.
Her city was poor.
Mustard sandwiches, you can miss me with that. You can go ahead and go right past me with that.
That's Baltimore poor.
Mustard.
Yeah, man. I'm like, yo.
You know, one time I made some pancakes when I was a kid, and I went across the street because we didn't have no syrup. And they gave me some Carol. I was like, never again. I'm done with that.
When they gave you some what?
That Carol.
Carol syrup?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was. Yeah. Yeah, I passed that. I didn't know what K-Roll was meant for. What is that meant for? Isn't that like a cooking syrup or something?
71 in his house. December, baby. Stay hard. My head is forever engraved. I don't remember too many people's birthdays on social media, but I know Stay because she has like 20 Christmas trees in her house because her birthday's in December.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm hungry now.
Make syrup out of brown sugar. Okay.
It is delicious. So thank y'all. I'm about to go eat something. I did barbecue yesterday. That was fire. My auntie, she was trying to get me to take home some baked beans in a Ziploc bag. Now I wish I had them.
Yeah, let me take some of these beans.
Yeah, take some of these beans. Y'all want some of this? I was like, I'm good. I'm good. Cholesterol, the child didn't even know it. Okay. We probably all did. My mom made everything like greens with pork and
Fresh, do you have high blood pressure? Because like a mayo sandwich is diabolical. Like how y'all eat sandwiches with nothing in it with the fixings?
Okay. Times is really hard.
Man, see, that was economics.
Oh yeah, I forgot my daughter did give me a cucumber yesterday. I'm about to make that pasta salad with the cucumber salad with cucumbers, tomatoes, and red onions. I'm gonna make that right now. What's up, soul brothers and sisters? So before we end this live, I got to know from Black Tropical, what is the ghettoest thing you have ever eaten in your life? Oh, I seen them. They made scrambled eggs out of an ostrich egg. You got to watch that video. I'm going to have to send that to you. The ostrich egg was like this big, and they made deviled eggs. That's what they deviled eggs. She made deviled eggs out of ostrich eggs.
What you do? Just sit there with the big old... I don't know. That's wild.
Okay, diabolical.
And one person ate that, like, was it meant for one person or did they...
Her and her husband. I'm going to have to go back on there and find it. I'm going to send it to you. It's stuff out of a meal. Don't let your bougie self cancel yourself out of a meal, Miss T with the T. She put my whole name, not even Miss T. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, they over there cooking with ostrich eggs. We over here talking about the 12 count of eggs is $5. They got a whole ostrich.
How much do you think that costs? And how do you obtain an ostrich? You have to go buy actual ostrich.
I will, Penny. Thank you, girl. Yeah, they be Black Tropical. They make their own peels. Like what kind of peel is that? Shoot. What is that spicy stuff that Andell gave me? I feel like you playing charades. One egg is $50 to $100. $50
to $100 for one?
One ostrich egg. It was weird, but it tasted like an egg.
$50 to $100
for an egg. But I mean, the egg is so big it lasts a couple meals.
Who is?
You got so many questions. Where can I go on Amazon and get Pooh Heifer ostrich egg? Can I do that? Is it on Amazon?
But what you want me to do with that? I don't even got a pot big enough to...
Make some scrambled eggs. Or
I don't have a pan big enough for that.
Half now, half later. I don't know.
Oh, someone with an ostrich farm gifted it.
Moringa, cayenne pepper, and beet capsules. Yeah, they got the whole little setup to make peels, capsules. I was like, they got a little bit of everything. They are Amazon.
Dark City said you can get them from an Asian store.
You
can get anything from an Asian store.
Okay.
I think that's true.
I did save the shell. It's equivalent to 24 chicken eggs. You got to really look.
Chicken. What? Chicken egg.
So it's just her and her husband. So it's equivalent to 24 eggs. They had 2 eggs. Look, I'll give you the whole tea. I'm still sending you the video. But they had 2 eggs. And I think she said one was like scrambled egg. You got to like really love eggs.
Yeah,
I eat it.
I use eggs for cooking. Like if I
Oh,
if I make like a omelet, you know what I made? Did you see what I made? I think I posted it on YouTube when I made the salmon omelet.
mm-hmm.
Saw that? I look good, huh?
That look good, didn't it?
It look,
You know it look good, girl. You know it look good.
it look good though.
So if I question before we leave, so if I send you an ostrich egg, you gonna do something with it?
What you want me to do with it?
Well, why are you so low? Why we only see your cap? I want you to cook it, eat it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to go on Amazon and go find a pan that's big enough.
Or you like make half of it and then like Ziploc bag.
I'm not Ziplocking nothing. Like
Well,
that.
Ziplocs around here, they go a long way.
I have a lot of Ziplocs. Like I freeze my vegetables now because of the weather here. It goes bad quick.
Mm.
So I put them in Ziploc bags and I'll be good with it. But I can do that. I can do.
Dark City.
I gotta look it up before you try to send me one.
Okay, you know I will. I'm like, go check your mailbox.
And I was like, I don't even think my little box outside is gonna fit.
It's gonna be at the rental office.
Yeah, we're gonna try it. Yeah, but I gotta look up like a menu for it. You know, I gotta
make you some chicken fried rice, and then the other half you make some omelet.
About yourself.
Oh, I got you.
No, with your chicken fried rice. You know, came out.
I actually want the whole ostrich. Wow.
You gonna eat the whole ostrich? I don't understand what I want a whole ostrich mean. What does that mean?
They're cool animals. They're just cool. So you gonna make the
okay.
I did a seafood devil. Oh yeah. I did see that one. The seafood deviled egg.
With a ostrich egg?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ostrich fried rice. Okay.
Ostrich rice.
We got to get the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for Monday. You make the thumbnail. We got to try with the butter and the syrup.
It's gonna look gross too. It's gonna have the jelly ostrich outside, bread.
Grab the Pepto-Bismol
with some Doritos.
Ostrich.
Is Doritos considered corn chips, or is it? It is. Okay.
I think so. Yeah. There's a restaurant that serves ostrich meat.
Where's Black's Tropical Homestead at?
In Savannah.
Savannah.
Yeah.
My cousins live in Savannah.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm about to raid this refrigerator. You got your morning interview meeting?
No, we got a new boss, so we only do our meetings twice a week now.
Go Ford's restaurant, do exotic foods. I've been to the Ford restaurant. That was kind of nice. I had the burger. I just had a regular burger. I don't want.
What is that? What is that?
Ford, the car company.
They have a restaurant?
Yeah. I went to Ohio when I took my daughter.
I don't think they have anything like that here. Down in Houston, it's more.
We got one here in Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. It's like really like car themed, like the napkins are wrapped up in gaskets and stuff like that. I was like, okay, they got like little old school cars driving around. And it's cool.
Really?
I had buffalo hamburger. I think I had buffalo meat before.
I don't know if I had buffalo meat before. But I do want to try lamb. I think when we get off this live, I got an hour. So I think I'm going to go. I need to go buy a battery. And then I'm going to buy some lamb from the meat market up the street.
Okay.
I'm going to post a video when I bought the. Oh, you know what I'm going to get? I'm gonna get some oxtails. I'm gonna make oxtails this weekend. What kind of oxtails do you want me to make?
I don't like oxtails.
Well, I didn't care. I didn't ask you if you liked them. So what kind of oxtails?
What you said? What kind do I like? I don't like none of it because I don't.
I've never kangaroo meat. I don't. See, that's. See, Southerners are the only people, and I don't even consider Florida as part of the South. I count Florida as Florida. Like Texas is Texas, not the South. Texas is Texas. Well, Florida is like Florida, and they just eat whatever's on the ground.
Wow. You hear that, Dark City? You just eat whatever's on the ground. I can't wait to see y'all to have this one-on-one conversation.
Thank you, Foraging. It was a nice conversation with you. I was just saying. Every time I go to Florida, I'm like, oh my God, what is this? Oh, no, we found it outside.
Wow. You hear that, Dark City? I know fresh. Damn.
And
I'll just eat whatever.
Hey, don't ever eat nobody's home cooked food in Tallahassee. You don't know what you eat.
Anywho, you gonna make the thumbnail for Monday?
Yeah, I'll make it.
Okay, thank you. I'm hungry. I can't shake this dry cough.
Well, you could go to Florida and eat some of their food.
Oh my God! Why are you coming from Florida?
They'll got right out. Whatever you got going on.
Lord have mercy. Thank y'all for coming in. Monday we trying all these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm getting peanut butter and I guess grape because that was
grape jelly. That's what I was asking because I gotta go to the store anyway. So are we going with grape jelly or strawberry?
Grape. Oh, this just sounds like my stomach, my bottom area is gonna be like.
But that's your suggestion because you said you like the Doritos.
I mean, because everybody talking about these peanut butter jelly. Should we try to do the mayonnaise sandwich and the?
Oh no.
And black tropical. I'm gonna send Pooh Heifer ostrich egg. I'm gonna send him an ostrich egg.
And I'm gonna cook it, and I want to see. You know what? I'll fly to Indiana and cook it at your crib.
No, cook it at your house.
No,
what does it smell like?
I don't know what it smells like. I just got over a fire here, and I just got that smell out of my house. So
they're like, your neighbor's gonna be like, who's cooking ostrich? Who got that ostrich meat? Don't do it, Miss T. We got to do it. We got to see it through, my boy. We got to see it through.
I'll try to cook it, but I'm not. No, we're not doing mayo. I'm not adventurous like that. Sorry. I was never that poor. I was 1980s crack era poor.
Wow. We're gonna do it on the live stream on Monday.
Yeah, we're doing it on
Monday. Dark City said y'all gotta eat it. Oh my God, that cheese one. Like the butter and the syrup.
But you'll do the Doritos like that doesn't even make sense.
Cause chips in a sandwich. Chips
in the sandwich.
Whatever. Anywho, he's gonna make the thumbnail. We're gonna do it Monday morning. I'm hungry. Y'all have a good weekend.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday. Pooh Heifer Entertainment and Miss T with the T. We out this biatch. Thank y'all, TikTok. He's always in. I'm still talking. I don't eat mushrooms, but Pooh Heifer does. Let me see.
Oscar for me, maybe what they call turkey legs with all that gristle. Oh, really? Huh.
Okay, so I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna turn this mother out.
Yeah, I'm going to the grocery store real quick. I need to get a battery.
All right, so peace and love, y'all. Have a productive weekend, and we'll see y'all on Monday. Bye. Bye, Pooh Heifer Entertainment.